How's it going, guys? Colin here with Trax RC, and today we're going to be unboxing the Axial SCX10 II Deadbolt. Let's start off with some of the details on the box. Starting with the front of the box, here we have a picture of the Deadbolt, and then we also have some of the terrain that's recommended to drive it on: off-road, mountainous, rocky, desert. It's also waterproof, and it has obviously a 2.4 gigahertz radio system. The AR44 high pinion axles are included. And then another picture of the Deadbolt. So moving on to the side of the box, you have some more features which we will go over later on in the video. And then you also have another picture of the Deadbolt. So on this side of the box, you actually have a really cool picture of the Deadbolt that really makes this box stand out from the rest. And then onto this side, you have some more features with some of the electronics, which we will go over later in the video. So let's open this up. So we already did go ahead and open this box, but let's get into it anyways. So here we have some spare parts. We'll go over those later. And then this tactic remote, the manual, and then get this out. The car, but I'll set that aside and we'll go over that later. Okay, so moving on to the manual, we have here, this is actually a nicely detailed manual. We've already gone ahead and checked it out, so make sure you look through this. And then we also have a little kind of manual for your tactic receiver that we have in this rig. We already have a Spectrum receiver for this, so we'll change this out immediately, so you will not even see this on the channel. And then here's the actual remote that we were talking about. Yeah, see, it's one of those little palm remotes that is really not that good. Spectrum is much better. And then we have a parts bag that comes with, looks like helmets, some links, let's see, some other spare parts, good stuff like that. So that's always nice to have. So onto the car. So for the car, we already did cut the zip ties that were holding it in. Those zip ties are very hard to get out. So let's just take the car out. Set that aside. Here she is, guys. The Axial SCX10 II Deadbolt. So we'll start off with the body. This is a nice body. It's not licensed, but I really like this kind of olive green color. It's a lot better. I think it's a lot better than the first Deadbolt. That's a lime green. This more blends in with the trails, kind of. And then you also have the roll cage with a nice light bar that is LED ready. And actually, our light bar came from the factory, missing one of these cages. So I'm pretty sure there's extras in that parts bag, but that's kind of strange that that happened. So let's take the body off and go into the car. Okay, so we'll start off with the front, and then we'll move to the back. So starting off in the front, you have this nice CRC bumper. It's a licensed bumper, but I don't know, it just doesn't really look that cool. I kind of like the look of the normal SCX10 Deadbolt bumper better than this, but this will work. And then you also have this battery tray right here that will fit most standard batteries, and it looks like you have a chassis mounted servo, so that's nice to see. And it looks like this is a tactic, I don't know, it's a tactic servo. So moving on to the shocks. These shocks are actually plastic, and these are not real oil reservoirs. These are just for scale appearances. But the suspension travels pretty good on this, as you can see here. Got about, I don't know, an inch and a half maybe. So that's not bad. So on this rig, you have the Axial AR44 single piece axle. This is a really nice axle because it has a pinion gear that is 6 millimeters above the center, so that allows for added ground clearance. It's not portal axles, but that'll definitely help. And then you have metal dog bones, and also you have helical cut internal gears and high quality bearings in this. So I don't think you'll have any problems with this AR44 single piece axle, because this is a very nice axle from Axial. Okay, so on this specific Axial, you have the steel frame rails right here, so those will keep this rig nice and rigid. And then you also have cross braces in the back and in the front. You can't really see the ones in the front though because they're kind of hidden under the battery tray and the servo. So here we have the AE5 ESC, and this is waterproof. This is a pretty good ESC. It'll work. And then you also have a waterproof receiver box, again with the receiver that we're going to replace in it. And then you have, looks like a 35 turn brush motor. And this is water resistant, so it's not waterproof, but you could go through water and you won't have any problems. And then you also have the AX10 transmission, and we'll talk about that next. So moving on to the AX10 transmission. This transmission offers a wide range of gearing ratios. And this transmission actually has two plastic gears in it. It has one metal gear. The drive gear is metal, and then it also has a plastic idle gear and a plastic lower gear. But Axial offers a metal upgrade for those. I think it's like $7, so that's not bad. And then this is just an overall realistic looking transmission. It actually looks, it's painted silver to look like cast iron. So I like how it looks like a real vehicle. That's pretty nice. So on to the drive shafts. These drive shafts are WB8 HD wild bore drive shafts. And these drive shafts are 3-piece drive shafts. These are very nice drive shafts. I don't think you'll have any problems with these. You probably don't need to upgrade them. These will work. And then, as you can see here, in the front it has a 3-link suspension. In the rear it has a 4-link triangular suspension. And then all these links are actually plastic. So, I mean, would have liked to see an aluminum on them, but this is okay. And what you can actually do is you can adjust the wheelbase by Axial offers longer links or shorter links. And you can adjust the wheelbase by buying those adjustable links. Moving on to the tires. These are the 1.9 Nitto Trail Grappler tires. So these tires have a S30 compound. Pretty nice compound actually. It rebounds pretty well. And these tires are pretty good for rock crawling and pretty much every terrain that you want to drive in. So for the wheels, you have 1.9 method whole wheels, and these actually look pretty cool. They're not beadlock, but I kind of like the look in them. So the Axial SCX10 line is a really well-known line to build upon. This is just a base car. We will definitely upgrade it in the future, but we like what Axial did with this new Deadbolt. So if you enjoyed this video, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time on Trax RC.